Hey there, friends. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add texture to your text and text backgrounds in DaVinci Resolve. So our first step is going to be right-clicking our media pool, and then clicking on New Fusion Composition. Let's hit Create, drag it into our timeline. With this selected, let's click on the Fusion page, and here we have our media out. So let's say I want to use this texture for my background. I'm going to drag it into our node graph, hit Control Space, type merge, hit Control Space, type background. Thing is selected when you create new nodes. Connect this as background, connect this as foreground. So let's change the merge to apply mode as darken, and that doesn't look right. So I had it right the first time. Or this is background, this is foreground. So our background color, let's change this to green. Alright, see about there. It's pretty good. So we have our textured background. Now let's work on creating our textured foreground. I mean our textured text. So I'm gonna hit Control Space, or make sure nothing is highlighted by clicking somewhere empty in the node graph. Control Space, type in text. I'll be using text plus. Then you can have text 1 highlighted. Press Control Space, type merge. Then we can drag the texture that we want to use for our text. And here I'll be applying this as a foreground. Now we can connect merge to our media out just to check. And it looks like we've got it backwards. So let's apply this as foreground and this as background. Type in our texture, this as foreground, this as background. Apply mode to darken, doesn't look quite right. So background, foreground, there we go. So sometimes it can be a bit tricky to remember which one is the background and which one is the foreground. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So let's choose that font. Let's say I want bold italic, increase the size a bit, and there. So now we have to connect our two merge layers together. We can do this by creating a third merge layer, connecting this to our media out, setting this as our foreground, and setting this as our background. Change this to screen so we can zoom in, change the ratio, and there we go. We can see that our texture, our text has a different texture compared to the background. So now we have our title slide for whatever video we want to make. This is just a way to make your things look a little more professional and lively, and there are a lot of other different effects you can add to make it look even better. So that's how to add texture to your text and text backgrounds in DaVinci Resolve.